So when you look at the Bible, you see that the Bible is not just one book. It is 66 different books all compiled into one book, okay? It is written by 40 different people over the course of 1,500 years. And somehow the idea remains the same throughout their entire book. Now, a lot of people like to have their critiques of the Bible, how genuine it is, whether it can be trusted or whether it's reliable. But we know through scholars that it was originally believed that the Bible had over 63,000 cross-references. Okay, now to blow your mind a little bit more scholars are saying that the number is probably closer to 340,000 references throughout the entire Bible. It is a book that has been compiled over 1,500 years by 40 different men from different regions of the world through many different times and cultures, and it all points to the exact same thing. Now, people want to complain and say, okay, but there's contradictions in some parts of the Bible. Like, for example, in one gospel it says this, that Jesus died at 12 at noon, and the other gospel it says that he died at 3 at noon. Well, there's a contradiction, so your Bible can't be right. It's corrupted. But do you not think, I personally think, that is actually one of the Bible's biggest strengths, is the fact that we have 4 different accounts of Jesus's birth, life, death, and resurrection through the 4 Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And they all have slight differences in detail, but they still tell the exact same story with the exact same meaning. That, in my opinion, makes it its biggest strength, is the fact that there's different little details in each of the Gospels. Because if all 4 Gospels were written exactly the same and every detail was identical and it all just told the exact same story, well, then it would be easier to say, well, they all just came together, said, hey guys, this is the lie we're going to spread to the whole world, and then wrote down their Gospels identical. They didn't. They wrote it from their first-hand accounts of what they saw, what happened to from their perspectives. So a lot of people might complain about the Bible, but a lot of people might say, oh, well, how can we trust that it's genuine? Are the numbers not enough? Are the numbers of 340,000 cross-references and the fact that it's written over such a long period of time and still tells the same story not enough? And if it isn't, then unfortunately, I don't think anything would ever be enough to change your mind. And all I can do is pray that God will speak to you in different ways to soften your heart. But if that makes you curious at all, read the Bible. If you don't agree with me, let me know. But I think the science is there to prove the legitness of the Bible, how genuine it is, and that the story inside must be true. Until tomorrow, God bless.